Are you out there playing cover songs for hours at a time at your local bars and restaurants? Have you ever wanted to write your own songs to add to that set list, but you're just not sure where to start? Don't get me wrong, everyone loves singing along to a good Journey song, but have you ever wanted to give just something a little bit more of yourself to your audience? Well, you've come to the right place. My name is Ella Salter. I'm the founder and curator of Southern Songbirds Songwriting Association. And this is Songwriters Unplugged, your guide to songwriting. So the absolute first thing you need to know about songwriting is you are going to write some songs that just they stink. It's true. All of your favorite songwriters who wrote all these amazing songs that made you fall in love with them, guess what? They all have a stack of songs that just kind of stink. It's all a part of the process, so please don't let that discourage you. It is my hope that by the end of this video, you will have the groundwork set for your brand new original song. It could be the next Billboard 100 chart topper, or it could be something you would rather burn and never let it see the day of light again. Trust me, I've got a lot of them. Both of these things are great. The point is, you can write a song. You have to think of it as your songwriting muscle. You can't go into the gym and lift a few hundred pounds the first time you walk in. It's just not going to happen. You have to work that muscle out by writing song after song, whether you think it's awesome or whether you think it's doomed to the garbage can. Now, here are 10 basic steps that you need to write that first song. Keep in mind that not everybody writes songs the same way, but the same basic steps will apply to most. These steps can be rearranged to fit the technique that you feel the most comfortable with. I'll be throwing in a few examples of popular songs to help give you some ideas. Step 1 is inspiration. Find your inspiration. This could come from personal experiences, emotions, stories, or any topic that really resonates with you. People like to joke and say, never date a songwriter unless you want to end up in a song. I'm sure the most popular artist everyone associates with this is Taylor Swift. A large amount of her work are songs about her relationships. That's where she draws inspiration from, and those were her experiences, so who better is there to write about them? You can draw on your own relationship experiences, stories from your friends and family members, maybe a story from your town's history. These are just a few ideas. The possibilities for your song are endless and all come down to just what you want to write about. Step 2 is choose a theme or concept. Decide on a central theme or concept of your song. What message or story do you want to convey? Now that you've thought about your inspiration, it's time to choose that theme. For example, a friend of mine and fellow songwriter, Amanda Donald, was inspired by the story of her grandparents, how they met and the lives they've led. It's called Till the End of Time. It takes you back and paints the picture of two young adults who fall in love, end up pregnant, and get married. I won't spoil the rest of the song for you, but I highly recommend you giving it a listen and really pay attention to how she walks through the stages of their lives in each verse.
He was 19, she was 21. They must have been having too much fun. Now the preacher's reading Matthew 19:5. But her mama said she couldn't wear white.
Step 3 is melody. Now that you have your concept, it's time to create a melody for your song. This is the tune or the musical line that will carry your lyrics. For me, it helps to first decide what mood I want to set for the song. Is it happy, sad, more melancholy? Do you want your listeners to get up and dance? Then I decide what key I want to perform the song in. This is going to depend on your preference. And if you're the singer, you choose the key that you're most comfortable singing in that reflects the mood. Play around with chords on your instrument, be it a guitar, piano, whatever you choose. Step 4 is chords and progression. Choose the chords that will accompany your melody. Experiment with chord progressions until you find one that fits the mood of your song. A popular chord progression, for example, is C, F, and G. The song Sweet Home Alabama, the main riff of that classic song, is based on the C, G, F chord progression. Step 5. Now it's time to write your lyrics. Consider the rhythm, the rhyme scheme, the structure. Ensure your lyrics relate to your chosen theme. One thing that helps me in writing lyrics, if I'm starting from scratch, is I open up a page in my notebook and I write down everything I think of as it pertains to the topic, and even some that doesn't necessarily pertain to the topic. I will then take those lines and put them together like I'm putting together a puzzle. Step 6. This is the verse, chorus, and bridge. Organize your song into sections. Typically, songs have verses, choruses, and sometimes bridges. Each section can have its own lyrics and melody. Think of the songs you love to listen to. Pay attention to the structure of those songs. Do they go verse, chorus, bridge, chorus? Then try to mimic it. Remember, you're just starting this journey, and there's really no wrong way to do it. Step 7. Time for the hook. Create a memorable hook or chorus that serves as the catchiest part of the song that reinforces your concept. Some really great examples of this are songs like Journey's Don't Stop Believin', where the hook is, don't stop believin', hold on to that feeling. It took everything in me to not try to sing that because it's so catchy. The song Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I'm the one. Everybody knows these lines. The hook is the line that everyone will remember the most. Step 8. Structure. Arrange your song sections in logical order. A common structure, like we talked about earlier, is verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Take those verses and choruses and the bridges that you wrote earlier and put them in order so it makes the most sense to you. Step 9. Edit and refine. Now it's time to review and revise your melodies and your lyrics. Make sure they flow well and effectively convey your message. Go back and look at your rhymes and the flow of your lines. I know I have a tendency to get a little wordy, so I often go back and try to reword my lines to convey the same sentiment. And don't be afraid to use things like an online thesaurus or even something like AI to help you refine your lines so that they fit the structure and your song has a natural feeling flow. Step 10. Record and share. You did it. You wrote a song. Now it's time to record a demo of that song, even if it's just acoustic, even if it's just from your voice memos on your phone or a quick camera phone recording. Share it with others to get feedback. Send this to people that you know and trust their musical taste. They may have some suggestions that are really useful, or they may have some suggestions that you really don't care for. Don't be afraid to say thanks, but no thanks. It's your song. You did it. Now it's time for you to decide if you want to share it with the world or if you want to hold on to it for a while. But never get rid of any song that you write, even if you do think it stinks. I can't tell you how many times I've gone back to songs that I wrote years ago that I thought were total garbage, but I was able to pull a line or two from them and write a new song that I absolutely love. If you would like to have more opportunities for collaboration and performances for songwriters, I encourage you to visit us at southernsongbirds.com and sign up as an artist. There are tons of perks to the membership, and it's just a small fee of $3 per month that helps us with our maintenance costs and to keep our community going and growing. So keep on writing, and we'll see you next time on Southern Songbirds, Songwriters Unplugged. Take care.